Hi girlies! And welcome back. I'm so happy that you're here. I've really been going through the motions the last few days. I have a list of things that I would like to talk about in the next few episodes, but usually I film one day and I film many episodes and then I go slowly posting them. But lately I've been in a vibe of filming in the day and posting on the day, which is a little more I feel rushed because it's more on a time crunch, but I feel like it's easier to, I don't think it's even easier for anything, but that's just how it's going. So I prepared the list, but I think what I really want to talk about that is directly aligned with my day to day, my day to day, is contradictions and how sometimes we think that we know what's best for us, but sometimes we don't really. So we make a decision to do something, but then life just happens, and then we, in a way, contradict ourselves by deciding to take a break or do something different or reroute. Obviously, I feel in my view, the point of life is evolution and taking care of yourself and taking care of others. So if we knew right from the get go that what we had to do and how we would do, I feel like life would be very monotonous. I don't know the word for it, but life would be very boring in a way. And we're clearly not born with all the information and with all the knowledge. And if we think about the fact that we're always evolving, our points of views and our ways of living and our choices are also evolving, and that opens a lot of room for contradictions. And I don't know why I struggled so hard to say contradiction, but I can't say it. And that leaves a lot of room for us to rethink and change our mind and alter our course, right? It's we sign up for a race and then we think we're gonna run 5K, and then we realize that we're able to run 10K, and then we realize that the shoes that we were wearing weren't the right shoes, and we run on a day that it's really hot, and then we run on the day of the race and it's cold, and it's just everything is constantly changing and transforming itself. And I feel like I'm full of contradictions lately. I've decided to do so many things, and now I'm questioning my motives and the reasons behind it. And I don't know, I feel a lot of things that I've been choosing and deciding and doing are really coming full circle in a way of me really having to digest why I chose these things and why I'm doing these things, and is it out of want to evolve, or is it out of fear? And lately, guys, I don't really want to keep talking about this because I feel it's I'm overdoing it at this point, but because I'm doing these videos daily, this is how I'm thinking right now. This is what I'm mostly dealing with in my life, because I'm on holiday. I'm relaxing, I'm working out, I'm studying, I'm doing a bunch of things, and I'm posting on my channel, but I'm not doing anything too every single day, and going to college and wasting a lot of time and everything. So I have time to be thinking about all of these things. And I've been really questioning my celibacy and why I've chosen to do it in a way, and really analyzing how I react and interact with men, and the dates that I go on and the people that I go on and how they make me feel. And I always used to feel that I was securely attached. I feel initially I was a little bit anxiously attached, but also secure. And after I went through a breakup that really messed with my way of seeing things. And I feel until that point I had gotten a lot of relationships and broke it off or moved away and stuff that it was acceptable, it's fine. But this last relationship, at the same time that I was the one that said that I wanted to break up initially, I haven't, I think, overgotten how rejected I felt in that way. And this might be a little bit TMI, but I've really been digesting this. I told you guys in the last episode that I'm going to look for a therapist, and hopefully once I look for my therapist and start talking to my therapist, I won't be like oversharing so much online with you guys. But to whoever's like watching this, maybe you're also going through this, maybe you struggle with this. I feel like we find the videos when we need to about the things that we need to hear. So hopefully this can help you in a way reflect a little more about this also, because lately I've been thinking that I'm celibate in a way because I like broke up with my boyfriend and we stopped seeing each other, and that lasted like I don't know, like 2 weeks, and then we went back to seeing each other and things and everything, but not dating, and that lasted for like a year of that situation. If anybody's in that situation, I would highly recommend for you to stop. Like if you've broken up, it's for a reason. Don't keep engaging in sensual things with your ex because it's not gonna be good. Only if you have like plans of getting back together or something. But if you don't do it, girl. I don't know. I think that messed with my brain in a way of like I can't engage with people sexually because I feel like, in a way, not that he used me. Maybe he did use me. I don't know. I can't process. I don't know. Because at the same time, like, I think I wanted to meet up with him more than he did, but that sounded so bad. That just sounded bad. I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm realizing the more that I open up myself to dating and everything, how traumatized I am and how scared of getting rejected I am. And it's not like rejected and like I'm fine like going on dates and like developing like a friendship relationship, but when it gets to like the sexual part, because I had that like relationship with my ex after we broke up for a long time, but we didn't get back together, I just felt kind of like unworthy of a relationship, and I felt it didn't do anything for my like self-esteem and my self-confidence. It just made me feel really sad and in a way unworthy and like unvalued, and it just felt sad because of someone that I love so much. So for them to treat me in this way just kind of emphasized more that it was like a real thing and like a struggle. So I don't know. Lately I've been just processing. I think I'm gonna try to open myself up more in that way. Because at the same time, I think I found things like religion and all those things that were like stay celibate, and I held like onto that so strongly in a way because I've been trying to protect myself from the pain and the rejection and all those aspects that it's not like it's gonna happen, but I feel like when you've gone through something that in a way traumatized you, you're scared to put yourself into situations where that can happen again, and then you expect the worst out of the situation, even if it's like a nice, respectful person that like cares for you and enjoys you, you still have like a little bit of like a wound, like a little bit of a scar. Picking at a scab, like it goes and it heals, but it's like still kind of like sensitive, and then you like fall and you scrape your knee again, and then it opens up, and then you're like okay, I'm gonna wear pants, I'm gonna put on a band-aid, I'm gonna take care of myself, but then you're running and you're like, oh my god, why would you fall? But you're like, I fell, my knee still hurt, like what should I do? Should I stop running? It would be safer if you like only wear pants and just stayed at home and rested and like fully healed your knee. But at one point, are we gonna be fully healed? I feel like I'm fine until the point that I try to face this and I realize how not fine I am. And I really hope this is reaching someone that like wants to hear this, because I feel pretty annoying talking about this, but I think I've been just realizing that I'm not as okay as I thought. And I'm more damaged. I don't want to think damaged is the right word because it sounds so like, kind of like, but I'm more like scarred than I had imagined. And I feel like what makes me the most sad is that I used to wear my heart like super on my sleeve, and I used to be like, but I think that's also I was a little naive and young, and maybe I've just matured, and that helped me mature in a way that I think was necessary. So I don't have to be sad about it, but I think I'm done being celibate. I've been rethinking it for a while, and think I need to open my heart and open my life up in that way, because I don't need to be so scared, and I don't need to fear this getting rejected. And I feel like I went from like anxious to secure to then now I'm like avoidance. Is there an anxiously avoidance? I don't know. Let me Google it. I've gotten to the conclusion that I think I'm dismissive avoidant or fearful avoidant. I don't know. There's secure, anxious, dismissive avoidant, and fearful avoidant. I don't know if there's any other one. I think it's just that. But it sucks, guys. The dismissive avoidant says avoids intimacy and vulnerability, commitment issues, and guarded and closed-hearted. And the fearful avoidance says fear of rejection, hard time trusting and relying on a partner, and low self-esteem. So I'm not anxious, I'm just more avoidant, and I don't know, girlies, I'm struggling. I don't know, I think I'm gonna try to talk about this in therapy and be like, how do I revert back to secure? But at the time, I think I'm just avoidant, maybe fearful, maybe dismissive, I don't know. And I've been meeting some really nice people. And I think I'm just gonna try to open my heart and open my life possibilities and try to act out of like confidence and safety instead of acting out of fear and abandonment and commitment issues, because I deserve to better myself. I follow this guy that is a Christian and everything, and he posts some like inspirational God wants you to I don't know what videos, and he keeps saying that for us to try to what we desire, whether that be like being capable to be in a loving and caring relationship, feeling confident, overcoming these wounds and traumas, we have to really dedicate ourselves to becoming the person that is worthy and is capable of confidently receiving that. So I think that's what I have to focus on mostly. Not only opening up myself to these relationships and to the possibilities of enjoying and getting to know these people, even if it doesn't work out, rather than just leaving before things develop in the case that they might not work out, and go with the flow and see what I want and just enjoy my life. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go on a date tonight. I went on a date 2 days ago, as I talked about in my video, but today I'm gonna go with someone else, someone that I've known for a while, and we've been on a few dates, but a few things scared me and I ran away, and I went on that other date, and then I just kept thinking about him. And then like today, as I was talking to the guy that I went on a date with 2 days ago, another guy that I was going on a few dates with texted me, and that gave me the confidence also to text this other guy. So let's see, maybe I'll go on a few dates these weeks and this week, and we'll see how it goes. Trying to open up my heart and feel safe and know that I'm going to keep myself safe. In the past, I didn't know better, and I was trying to create a safety for myself somewhere that was a little bit impossible. But I've grown and I'm wiser and stronger, and I can revert back to feeling secure. So pray for me, girlies and guys, and I'll come back, try to talk about the videos that are on my list that are going to be less about my life and more about constructive things that I've read in books and articles and stuff that I would like to share with you guys. And then I can also do a video talking about the dates and how they went and everything. But hope you guys are enjoying these videos more about my life. I know they seem a little bit less interesting. This one I talked a little bit about attachment styles, but almost nothing. So Yeah, sorry for the little rant. I don't know if I should be apologizing, but I guess this has been really on my mind, and I didn't feel really in the mindset to talk about these other things when I feel like I'm going through this, and I think that this is the common thing that a lot of people go through. So I don't know, girlies. Let's keep it pushing, and let's do it. He just texted me that he misses me. Slay, love this. Everything's gonna work out perfectly fine, and we got this.